Today presents the last charge of the Defiant, Book 1 in the Advanced Starship Tactics series, by Shane Lachlan Black. Copyright 2026.
As you were. Captain Jason Hunter did not look like he was in the mood for technicalities. His presence on DSS Argent's war deck was a testament to the strategic urgency of the circumstances. Present were all of his senior officers, including the weapons officer, Lieutenant Leach, and Zach Roscoe, Argent's commander, Starwing. Cobb was present as well. Evidence the meeting had convened rather quickly consisted of the fire team overalls the chief was still wearing. Hunter brought his own remote this time, since the last one had been lost and the one before that had been reorganized by one of the not attentive enough deck maintenance crewmen in a floor cleaning machine. The captain activated the device and brought up a quadrant resolution map of the Rotheta system. In it was an avatar moving quickly towards the Atlantis frontier. Its designator was BB-44. Identification: DSS Defiant. "Can anyone tell me about this ship?" Hunter stood in a rest pose, but it was clear by his demeanor he was in anything but a restive mood. "She was reported missing at the Twins towards the end of First Praetorian, sir," Zoni said. "I did my third-year research project on her captain, Marcus Reyes. He was promoted to fleet captain just a few days before the Imperial offensive against the pioneer colonies." "Ship's gotta be 80 years old at least," Moose said. "Type 7 hull. Those ships were designed for slugging matches. Old-style scopes, discharge and interference instruments, armor over point defense. Big combatants, too," Roscoe added. "She displaces 160% of our tonnage at least. No launches, but 6 turrets in her main battery. Old-style hard plasma guns like Revenge. They don't need to be accurate because they're all set for proximity bursts." Hunter waited for the answers to trail off. He took a breath. "She just shot up a routine Alliance patrol along the Vicksburg perimeter. No transponder, no response to hails. The patrol's weapons just deflected. Vicksburg's commander tried to warn them off and they just barreled ahead. Squadron commander requested permission to engage a pursuit and was ordered to break off." "Is it possible they were mistaken about the identification?" Honora asked. "Without a transponder, they might be getting a false conclusion from the analysis grid." "We don't have anything like her in service," Leach replied. "Only the heaviest Imperial hulls come close, and I doubt one got 2 systems into core space without being detected." "She's ancestor to Kingsblade," Hunter said. "I recall we had a bit of a disagreement with an Alliance battleship in the Gaterran sector. Good thing my command codes were still operational, or we'd probably still be trying to escape." "There is some good news," Ely quipped, staring at her handheld. "Oh yeah?" Moo asked. "She's no longer missing." "STL and Space Lane Security are panicking," Commander O'Malley said. "Most of the fleet's tonnage is stationed at border systems. We don't assign anything north of 100,000 tons for in-system patrols anymore. We don't have the crews." "We gotta go out there and stop her then," Roscoe said. "This isn't gonna be like running down a stray dog, Commander," Moo replied. "If we commit our entire strength, we might slow her down for a few hours, but we'd be firing on our own fleet." Hunter placed his hands on the circular light table in the center of the war deck. "They didn't get anything from communications? No chatter, no warnings, no telemetry, nothing?" Zoni shook her head. "Sounds like she's in a war posture," Moose said. The captain made a dismissive sound and pushed away from the table. "It's so much easier if I could talk to the man. Nobody's seen him or his ship in years. Why didn't he at least transmit friendly? There's no way to interpret this besides unauthorized personnel in command or a rogue captain, and I refuse to believe Marcus Reyes is insane. He's one of the most revered deep space tacticians Skywatch has ever known." "Why fire on your own side?" Moo asked. "There's no patrol that presents any kind of a challenge to a monster like that." "Making a statement," Roscoe said. If we can get him on visual, perhaps I could take some guesses about his condition, Honora said. A lot of things could go wrong when a man is isolated that long. Isolated where? The Pioneer counteroffensive took place years ago, Moo said. What about his crew? Roscoe asked. Does he have anyone planetside, any family or fellow officers we can contact? Oh no, Zoni said. Hunter snapped around. The signals officer paused to continue reading her handheld. What? Moo asked. His fiancée was visiting family at the Pioneer colony. There was merciful silence for a few moments. Nobody survived that attack. Defiant was reported missing in the aftermath of the counteroffensive, Honora said. Lord have mercy, Buckmaster said. Anyone got a guess what the hell the Rho Theta frontier has to do with the Pioneer colonies? Hunter asked. Where's he going? There's nothing out there but uncharted space, off-limits space, or the space equivalent of a really big sand trap. And one other thing, Moo said. Hunter raised an eyebrow. The Battle of Omicron. You remember, the battle where a captain of our acquaintance escaped from sickbay with the help of 2 renegade officers? Moo gave Zoni a side glance, then ordered his ship into a fleet engagement while we balanced on crutches. Sounds like you've been reading Zoni's comic books again, Leach said. You'd be right, Lieutenant, if the course of that big ship were pointed directly at the coordinates where someone shot our engines out from under us.
The rest of the story is only one click away. Find the link and join us at the home for critically acclaimed science fiction, fantasy, gamelit, comics, and more. Exciting new chapters are waiting for you right now. Join the adventure today.